You're just one of these on-the-fence people. You're not an atheist and you're not a Christian. You're an agnostic. It means nothing. It's what agnosticism really means. I can't help it. That's where I am in my life. Maybe I'll remain that way. I'm 72 years old, and I haven't got too many years. Maybe I'll remain that way. Maybe I'll change. I don't know. But that's where I am, and I don't know.
And I would pray that you do change. And by the way, agnostic was invented by Thomas Huxley, Darwin's bulldog. And because atheist was so harsh that people rejected it, so he tried to make this kind of neutral area called agnosticism.
But the atheists don't believe. I mean, they do not believe in a creator or a necessary being.
They believe in no God. They believe, Robert. They're just as religious as I am.
That's right. They do believe.
Yeah.
Okay, you put it better. They do believe. They do believe. I don't believe. I don't know.
You don't know.
Isn't that awful?
You got another question for me?
Yes.
Great.
Do you think that
sometimes, yeah. Just teasing. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm going to hide behind the lectern on this one. Do you think I'm entitled to? Do you think that the Constitution guarantees freedom from religion?
I believe the Constitution guarantees you freedom to believe as you choose. I do not believe the Constitution guarantees that all beliefs are equally valid, and therefore, when we do law, we choose a belief system upon which we base that law. And our culture has been blessed to base laws historically on a creationist worldview, that there is a creator who is the supreme judge and will judge all acts of man. And therefore, there is a standard, a codification of that supreme judge's law. We can find it in his book, the Bible. It is because of the creator that we have law and order. It is not by the whim of man. It is not by consensus. It is revealed truth. But I cannot change your heart. So therefore, I cannot say you must believe. I can't impose external rules upon you to make you believe in a certain sect or a certain denomination. I can't make you believe in Jesus Christ.
So if I want to teach atheism to willing people, and the government says, no, you can't teach that, you agree that I have the right to teach it?
Robert, I will stand with you under law that says that you have the right to promote your beliefs. You have the right to teach someone atheism if they're willing. Okay? And that is where we would stand together. I would stand and debate you on that and hopefully destroy your arguments and change your mind and your heart, but I can't guarantee that. But what I see happening is that we have a system that is imposing secularism on a culture. Unwitting students, unwilling students, and that is wrong. That is immoral, despite it being the law of the land. I would say this. If I ask you
Is this your second question?
No. I'm still answering the first one, I think. If I ask you to build a prison in which the prisoner, the only stipulation was you had to guarantee the prisoner could not escape. You're automatically thinking titanium bars, I'll put concrete around it. But the problem with every prison is that every prisoner tries to find a way out. I would put that the best prison to build is a prison in which the prisoner doesn't even realize he is in prison. And that is the case with what's happening with secularism, what's happening with evolution today, and that is we are all prisoners of our own assumptions. That's not bad if our assumptions are correct, but it can be deadly if our assumptions are wrong.
Well,
if evolution is wrong.
Why is evolution deadly?
Because evolution teaches that the strong survive, the powerful rule, whereas...
Isn't that the way we've lived? Isn't that civilization?
No, because in a world like that, then Hitler would be right. 51% agreed with Hitler, at least. In a world like that, then the Dred Scott decision would stand. And yet, we hold to a higher standard.
How do you explain the fact that the founding fathers, who were such religious people, wrote a constitution that made these black people slaves?
Yes, and I would say that was wrong. It was wrong. I'm not going to whitewash that. I'm not going to excuse that. Thomas Jefferson was wrong.
And they didn't give women the right to vote.
And
They were smart, weren't they?
I'm going to withhold my statement on that one. Do you have another question for me, or did I get through two of them already?
No, it's your turn to ask me a
Well,
question.
I asked my two, and that is,
Okay.
how do you know what's right and wrong, and then what if you're wrong? Okay. Robert, again, thank you for being on the hot seat tonight. These are my peeps, you know. I'm hip. Now, I've been here before. They know me, but they don't know you.
I
But
think there were a couple of people on my side.
really? Where are they? Let's root them out. Burn them! It's only because of the Creator that we can have this discussion, Robert. Thank you very much.
Okay.